Hey guys, Puggo's Pizzeria here, back with another video. And today, I will be ranking all of the FNaF games, in my personal opinion, from worst FNaF game to best FNaF game. But now, of course, before this video starts, don't forget that this is just my opinion, and if you don't agree with it, that's fine, but don't go hating on me just because I have a different opinion from you. Also, right before it starts, I am again doing a giveaway on my Discord. We made it less members, so we only need 325 members. The link for my Discord is in the description. If that link doesn't work, it's in the link of my Instagram bio. But yeah, let's just get right into this video. So starting off with my least favorite FNaF game, the game I like the least, definitely, is Freddy in Space 2. Honestly, it is my least favorite game, and I can't lie, it kind of sucked. I know the entire game was meant just for a charity event, but like, I don't like the art style at all. It definitely doesn't fit. In my opinion, they just took everything that was bad about the original Freddy in Space from FNaF World, and they just made it, and they took all the bad things and made a game out of it. I didn't really like the game. The only cool thing was the bosses. The bosses are really cool in the game, but otherwise, the game kind of really sucks. Now, moving on to my second, least favorite FNaF game is FNaF 3. In my opinion, this game is incredibly boring. There's literally only one animatronic you fight against, and it's Springtrap. Springtrap's jump scares are extremely underwhelming and not scary at all. The phantoms are, in my opinion, the only good thing about the game. The game is mainly used for lore. I'd say my favorite part of the game is probably the mini games, but that's about it. My third least favorite FNaF game is Sister Location. In my opinion, a few of the nights are way too hard, and the story, it doesn't make much sense if you're just playing it first time through. And honestly, I don't like a few of the character designs. I don't really like how Funtime Foxy looks, but yet again, it does have some of my favorite characters, such as Lolbit and Exotic Butters. That's why it's not the second. I switched it because it has Lolbit, Exotic Butters, and Bonbon, and I love those characters. My fourth least favorite game is Five Nights at Freddy's 4. It doesn't explain at all what you have to do. You just hop in, expecting to know everything. I hate how you have to listen, and then the jump scares, they absolutely make your ears bleed, because you have to listen if the animatronics are breathing. That doesn't even make sense. Why do animatronics breathe? There's still so many mysteries from the game, like what's in the box, even though we'll never find out what's in the box. Who's the bite victim? Who do we play as? Who is the crying child? It honestly just gave us way more questions, and a lot of them still haven't been answered to the game today, and honestly, the game's kind of boring, but it is at least scary. FNaF 2 is my fifth least favorite FNaF game. FNaF 2, well, honestly, this is where the games get good. I do really like FNaF 2. FNaF 2, it is a great game, and honestly, that's basically when I started really liking FNaF. Is when FNaF 2 came out. I knew all the characters. FNaF 2 did have my very first favorite animatronic, which is the puppet, but honestly, FNaF 2 is not that scary. There's way too many things you have to do each night, and, it came out a few months, 6 months after the first game came out, and honestly, I feel like it was so rushed. All the horror aspects were kind of gone. Honestly, the trailers were scarier than the actual game, like with Withered Bonnie and everything. The game wasn't that scary. There's just too much multitasking you had to do. Now, my, what is that? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My sixth, my sixth favorite FNaF game, or is it, I don't know, but I like the games from now on, I don't hate them anymore, is FNaF 1. FNaF 1, it's a great game, it started it all. It's actually very scary. The first game is very scary. The atmosphere is amazing in the first game. All the animatronics look great. All the lore in it, it's really perfect. The first game is truly a masterpiece, and I do really like it. The only bad thing about it is it doesn't have replayability. You play it once and there's no point in playing it again unless you're trying to get lore. But it is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My fifth favorite game. Yeah, my fifth favorite game. My 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, that is my sixth favorite game. That's right in the middle. Okay. Sorry, I'm bad at counting. My fifth favorite game would have to be Ultimate Custom Night. One of the most replayable FNaF games. Well, the rest of them are really replayable. But, honestly, a really fun game. I'm ranking it I would rank it higher if it had Candy Cadet in the game, but Scott decided to take him out, which I'm still angry about. But a really fun replayable game, has a lot of good characters, missing a few questionable ones, like Funtime Freddy, don't know why he wasn't in there. I love how you can change the offices, I like how he added where now you can get a Freddy trophy, and I do have a lot of good memories of getting excited every time a new character came out. I remember we were actually up, like, camping with her Papa. I know you don't really care, but like whenever I think about it, it reminds me of that because I remember seeing Daco's video of them adding DD and other things, and I just really like the game. It is a fun game, most replayable game, but not scary at all. Not scary in the slightest. It is not scary at all. And now my fourth most favorite FNaF game is Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. Honestly, I love simulator games like that. I don't like the night scenes. Those honestly suck. They're incredibly boring. I did get scared of them though. I don't really like them. They just how you have to multitask. Do things on your computer and survive animatronics. I don't really like it. And in order to get like the best ending, you have to fight 4 animatronics, and it honestly kind of sucks. But the simulator part where you have to make money and you can get Candy Cadet and you can test them and upgrade them, it's honestly a great game, a really fun one. Now, my third most favorite FNaF game, which this would probably be some of people's, their most least favorite FNaF game, is FNaF World. Honestly, FNaF World, one of my favorite games. The appeal of it, like, just how it looks beautiful. I love how it looks. All the characters and enemies that you fight are so interesting and different and really funny. The game, it takes, a good hour or 2, or probably 3, to fully complete, and that's why, I don't know if you guys really care, but every time I go on a road trip, I decide to make it a challenge for myself to beat the entire game, before it's over. Before the trip is over. So I have a whole bunch of great memories with the game. A really fun game, love all the characters in it, and it sadly is tossed aside for the lore, because Scott, a few people hated on it. Scott just decided he doesn't like it, even though a lot of people really like it, like Matronic and Daco. I know they love this game, and I really would like to see FNaF World Update 3 or FNaF World 2. FNaF World Update 2 was an amazing update, and I absolutely loved the update that came with it. Now, my second favorite FNaF game, once I say this one, it's obvious what the first one is, but my second favorite FNaF game is FNaF AR. 100% the FNaF game that I've played the most. I've hours and hours of playtime on it, probably days, honestly. I love the collection part of it, how you have to get a whole bunch of suits, and how it's kind of random when you fight them. Such a fun game, you can honestly play anywhere, and even if you don't like FNaF, I feel like you could really pick this game up and just sort of enjoy it. Such a fun game. I do really enjoy it. Definitely my second favorite FNaF game. 100% has the most replayability. They're constantly adding new updates, and I'm gonna be really sad when the final update comes. But they're introducing so many new animatronics that are so cool. I just love them. And now my number one most favorite FNaF game is FNaF VR. FNaF VR honestly took everything that was bad and boring about the first 3 games and some other games like FNaF 4 and Sister Location, and honestly just threw them out of the picture. So it took everything that's great from them and added more. FNaF VR, I feel like it makes the first 3 games so much more fun, because the first 3 games, it's kind of just JPEGs that you're running away from. But in this game, you see them coming for you, like the animatronics. This game actually makes FNaF 3 and FNaF 2 very scary, and it makes FNaF 1 even scarier. You can see, I do have old videos of me playing it for like hours, and you can definitely see me screaming. Let me show you how to scratch it. Mainly in FNaF 1. Honestly, such a fun game, and it really makes you feel scared. Because of this game, I really feel like FNaF was made for VR, just because of how scary it is in the game. So many amazing mini-games, like the repair mini-games, and then the Halloween update when you did the Foxy ride, and the Corn Maze. Honestly, has such amazing characters like Glitch, Shep, and Vanny, and how the story continues. So many fun things to collect, like the tapes and the coins, and to get all the prizes from the prize counter. 100% my favorite game, and honestly, that game made me really excited to play FNaF. Like, more excited than I've been in a while about, like, probably a FNaF game coming out, because I stayed up all night waiting to play it. One of the FNaF games with the most hype, honestly. I love the game, literally nothing bad about it. I can't think of one bad thing. The only thing I can kind of think of is the plush babies are a little too hard. I can't really beat the plush babies, but otherwise than that, an amazing game. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy me ranking my least favorite to most favorite FNaF games. If you have a different opinion, maybe rank all your games in the comments below. But yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification because later tonight, you know, doing 2 uploads a day, top 5 Bonnie facts, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's it for the video, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!